My name's Bailey Unterkofler. I'm 19 years old. I'm a first year at DeSales University and I play defense, and I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania. I live on a farm, so I'm from a rural area, and I love being outside. We have a bunch of animals, I have goats. I love them. I love hanging with friends. I'm such an extrovert, so just going to basketball games. I'm a huge sports fan. Anything sports, I love it. All my friends played in high school and I didn't. I played field hockey my whole life, and we went out to dinner one night and they were like, come on, join. And I was like, you know what, playing two sports is usually good for you. So I decided to join and I fell in love with it immediately, and I played for the rest of my high school career. I started out being really itchy, and my doctor kept telling me that it was just eczema, so I was using the lotion. I was just assuming it was normal, and I could not get rid of this cough. I would say 4 or 5 words and I'd go into a coughing fit. And then I ended up developing a lump on my neck. The doctors didn't think anything of it, and I came home 2 days before Christmas, and my dad gave me a hug, and I was in immediate pain. I could not move. I was like, Dad, something's wrong. He ended up calling the pediatrician for me. So I went to our local hospital after that for an x-ray. That's how they found out, because my lymph nodes were really swollen. I had stage 3A Hodgkin's lymphoma. I think the most difficult thing about having cancer, at least for me, is the way people look at you. You can tell people treat you differently, people look at you differently. It's always everyone immediately when they hear it wants to give you pity, wants to feel bad for you. And it's kind of hard to know that you don't view yourself as broken, but other people will, and it's really hard to adapt. I think going through this has just helped me with realizing how strong I am individually, and realizing that I can do a lot more than I can, because I feel I am always the hardest person on myself. It changed the way I look at everything. It changed how I go about my everyday life, and it changed how I am with my family, with my friends, what I prioritize. And I'm not grateful for it, but I'm happy for the mindset change and how fast I had it. I feel everyone's reaction is they cry. You cry. Being a teenager, that's the last thing you want to hear, that you're losing your hair. I had really long, wavy hair, and I always had it down. I remember I cut it, it's about my shoulders, and I got re-hospitalized. I had an infection. And I remember saying to my nurses, I was like, I'm not shaving my head in here. I can't do it. I need to do it on my terms. I need to have control of this, because I don't have control of anything else. I need to have control of it. So I went home, I got discharged from the hospital, and my best friend came over and shaved my head for me. After that, I was kind of okay with it, but then you go back to high school and you're bald, and it's definitely a lot to adjust. It's really hard because it's an awful experience. You have to realize that it enhances your personality, it's not your personality. It's you are losing a part of yourself, but it's not the most important part of yourself. And it grows back cooler, funkier. I love my curly hair when it comes back. I'm so thankful that there is something like this around, and I know being in the pediatric ward, it's hard to find wigs that look right on you, especially when you're young. Certain sizes are weird, and I definitely think seeing other people go through it, not just myself. A lot of people struggle with, they will not leave the house, they won't talk to other people without having a wig on. And I think it's just amazing that there is something out there that helps people find them. I'm Bailey and I play lacrosse at DeSales University, and I want you to get styling today. Go to GameHairHavoc.com to get registered.